Hey young world, the world is yours. Hey young world, the world is yours. Young world, the world is yours. Young world, hey young world.
It's not about what you do for your kids. It's about what you teach your kids to do for themselves. Give me a generation raised on self-determination, and I will show you a better black community.
Okay, in my hands is the control settings or the control device that I use to control the cameras. What was happening last time that I went live, I was told that as the cameras moved, the volume cut off. And again, this is something I'm learning. I didn't go to school for audio visual. I didn't go to school for graphics. I didn't go to school for web design or coding. I sat down in my work area. Again, this is the lab right here, and over there is the workstation. I sat down in my work area and I did what I was called to do, to learn what I needed to learn so I can do, well, follow my God's medicine. And so as I was doing it, of course I went back to check the recordings to see how well it went, and I was told that the sound cut out when it switched from camera to camera. And I couldn't see the controls because I was having direct conversations, with the audience, and I was, if you saw it, some of you did, some of you didn't, very passionate about it, and get my point across, but then also taking a look at how well was the camera switching going on, as well as this microphone setup. Okay, I'm about to increase on the mics because I'm gonna do the lavaliers where each individual, when we start streaming and working with other groups, not even other groups, but also other businesses, where you contacting Boulevard ATL and you having us do this for you. And we're setting up with the lavalier, so each individual, in whatever conversation you have in a center mic, we're running sound, we're running lights, we're running cameras, graphics, video editing, all that. We're doing it all. But before we do that, of course, I create this experience for the world of Akibaland because it's important to the growth of the program in itself, as well as the development of the children and the technology in which they live today. And I couldn't look at the controls at the same time that I'm speaking to you. But now I sat down and said, well, I want to be able to look at the controls, see what's going on. The only thing about this is, you realize I don't have an earpiece on, so I can't hear myself. I couldn't hear the video. I can see when things are timing out. I can see when things are, like when the camera's about to switch, which is about to switch now. Those things I can see, but me being able to hear it. So of course, I'm preparing myself for Resurrection Sunday. I'm not quite sure if y'all saw the Facebook page or you looked at the website. It is definitely the resurrection of the spirit of black youth. We're about to make this a praise party for the kids like you've never seen it before. They're going to enjoy their awakening. You feel me? That's what this is about. They're going to awaken to the God power within. That's what this journey is about. The last conversation, we about to put them and embark them on their Marcus Garvey mission, which is living lives of self-determination and being able to be the best that you are called to be in the situation that you're in, and being able to overcome those things by using what God planted within, and then learning how to connect to your brother and sister to work together. And that's the beautiful thing. When you can create a generation that connects from birth, because it's who they are and who they're called to be, you can change the world. We're going to redo the same conversation I had before at another time where I think it's appropriate. Right now, this is complete technical. You see me, I'm in the lab. I got the New York, you know what I'm saying? Hat on the jersey on, I'm doing my thing. I'm just being me right now. I'm being me all the time, but this is the more, this is that grimy in the trenches me, where I'm sitting in the corner and I'm learning something new before Sunday. I got the technology this time. Every year I promise myself that I'll be able to do this before Easter hits. And that has been for the last 3 years. It's been my Lenten pledge that I'm going to learn this technology. And every time I get close, miss it. I said, I'll get it next Easter. Miss it. I get it next Easter. This Easter, no, and see, I could have put it off and said I'm going to do a Pentecost. No, I gave myself another year. That's how much in terms of learning photography, learning graphics, animation, and I don't know if y'all see me learn how to do word animation come into play. I've been self-teaching myself. Everything is self-developed. You know, when it's a call, it's a call. And there is no excuses for you not knowing what you need to know in terms of God being able to use you. You just learn it. You just open your mind and you just learn it. And then when you need someone to assist you with it, the Creator is going to bring that to you. But how much, what can you put on it first? And that's going to be a whole nother sermon series. What you got with it? What is it? What I say? It's going to come. It's like I was talking to my brother about it. What you have on, what you got on it. And we said we're going to put a little slang to it. What you got on it. And you're going to see. That's the ending of the phrase. I'm not going to tell you the beginning of the phrase. I don't want to give it away yet. But after Easter, I'll drop it. You'll hear the adult version of it. And then from that point on, every Sunday, you're going to see the kids' version. You're going to hear the lessons. You're going to hear their conversations, how they feel. We're going to interview individuals in the community so you can see how deep the Akiba Land experience goes in the city of Atlanta. 40 years. We're going to show you what we produced. And we're going to call you out to assist us. This is time for this to be a greater community thing. Can I reach 6 million people like Marcus Garvey did in his time? Absolutely. These are the days that I walk the Marcus Garvey walk to bring black people together so that we can focus on self-determination with the ones that we are responsible for. That's the beautiful black ones. That young, gifted, and black generation. Let's get it. So after this, now I'm going to sit down, and as I look, it looks like the microphone kept up. It looks like the sound didn't cut off. It looks like the cameras went from 1 to 1 to 1. Hopefully by the 28th, when they talk about actually legitimately launching the youth live stream, and if you see the quality here, it should go up. We're gonna try to do the 7 to 10 cameras. Yes, we on that level, and we're gonna see where it goes. They're gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. We're gonna call the black community together to support the movement, development, and the growth. It's our time, folks. There's no more of this. We got enough people out here saying what they want to do here, right here, but not showing you them doing it. I've done it, we've done it. I've done World of Akiba Land on a penny and a prayer. If you haven't visited World of Akiba Land, WOATL.org, please do. I talk about it a lot. Please do. Take a look at it. You want to come down and see the youth program? Please do. The inner city of Atlanta. Please do. You want to see the things that we've done? Video archive. Indulge. Indulge. Now that we have this set up and we have a remote set up, which is the one I can travel with, as well as the stationary one, which is the one that's set up where you see the graphics all around me, but we're gonna be able to do the graphics and everything that I do. We're gonna learn how to do that on the fly. Can it be done? Absolutely. I'm just not doing it tonight. We're going to try to do it more and more and more, and we're going to teach the kids to do it more and more and more. After a while, you're going to see my hands off, and you're going to watch the kids speak for themselves. This Sunday is the resurrection of black youth, giving them the power to change their life in their hands, utilizing the technology and means of their time. State of the art. This is what we're doing. Offering support in their journey in multiple ways, where we are developing mind, body, and spirit, nourishing the whole child. That is something we at World of Akiba Land, we lean on. It is our calling card, and we're going to bring that to you. One love.
Hey, the world is yours. Hey, young world, the world is yours. Young world, the world is yours. Young world, hey,
about what you do for your kids. It's about what you teach your kids to do for themselves. Give me a generation raised on self-determination, and I will show you a better black community.